I've been on my grind, only time I tell these niggas sweats and science. Tell them all is well, no bro, he got his iron. We can take it down, and you can stick it now. No broski out of there, say I've been on my grind, only time I tell these niggas sweats and science. Tell them all is well, no bro, he got his iron.
So, I witnessed two grown men have an altercation, and it escalated really fast, and I got the hell out of there really fast. But it's crazy how it just went south within seconds. Like everything just went downhill, and it escalated so fast. And I'm like, between guy one was cool, but guy two was much of, I think he was a hothead, or like one of those people that like just gets aggressive all the, like they're just mad for no reason. Like they're aggressive for no reason. Right? I think that was guy two, because guy one was definitely chill. He was, right? But I'm like, but then you gotta think about, like, as the altercation increased, guy one was turning into guy two in the sense that, like, guy one was getting aggressive. He was getting, hot-headed, But that's just, like, that whole thing just got me thinking, I literally see why people like me so much, why people club with me so much. If you ever get a chance to meet me in person, I'm a cool mother clucker. I am very chill to the bone, right? I don't let nothing bother me or get to me. If it seems like it's about to get to me, or it seems like, like I'm about to get stressed out, I'll walk, or I'll take a breather or something, or I'll like listen to music or something, I'm a Taurus. I have never met, yes I have, but like 9 times out of 10, the people that I come across like me, and I'm a Taurus. Come on, everybody loves Tauruses. If you don't like a Taurus, something's wrong with you, not me. I'm gorgeous, just saying. I'm gorgeous, just saying. You're gorgeous too, you're gorgeous, right? Don't let nobody else tell you otherwise. I don't know, I'm just, can you hear that? Neighbors, Jesus. But yeah, I'm just a very chill person, and I don't let stuff get to me. So yeah, that's about it. Like with the whole, like when people try to argue with me, or when people try to like talk over me or try to start an argument, you can't. There's nothing to argue about. I said that so weird, but there's nothing to like, you can't argue with me. Not really, because first of all, I'm just gonna let you talk until you're done talking. And then I'm the type of person to be like, okay, all right, are you done? Okay, cool. You talked for like a whole hour strong. You feel better? Like, you did all that talking, and you really expected an argument? Really? Like when I'm dealing with a customer, like at work, and Chipotle customers, some of y'all are really aggressive, but like some of y'all are just like, it's like just y'all do too much. And I'm like, yo, chill the hell down. You don't have to be here. Like, There's 20 other restaurants in the same area. You don't have to be here. Like, I just don't let stuff to get to me, and I don't like to argue. I really don't like to argue. The last argument I had, I don't even remember. That's how long it's been since I had an argument, if I ever had an argument. I did not expect to be talking this long. Jesus. Don't worry, I'm gonna put a time stamp in the comment section so y'all know when the reaction starts. Sup? I spit. Ugh, no.
Number 15, paranormal rock activity.
What?
Think you know the volatility of a poltergeist? Think again. Published by C's Crazy Crossroads, the YouTuber writes, a rock comes off of the piano towards me. Absolutely insane capture.
Damn!
It is at the 247 mark. Apparently, this YouTuber hadn't caught the absolutely creepy capture until his viewers pointed it out to him after watching his original video, which is certainly surprising, as the
It literally came out of nowhere. That rock came out of nowhere, and the reason I'm putting air quotes is because it came from it didn't come from that piano. It came from like another dimension or like another like world or something. I don't know. Maybe the rock was in a whole different dimension or like in a whole different world. And, you know, maybe the rock was trying to like get some rock pussy. I don't even know what that means. Right? But then like, he realized he clocked up because the rock got the clap. And, he was like, you know what? I don't need this. I'm going to just go to a different world and look for some more rock. Some more wet rocks. There we go. Oh, did you get it? Because I'm instead of saying like pussy. I just said like wet rocks. Wet rocks. I'm gonna start saying that. Wet rocks. I don't know why. I don't know why that even came to me. Wet rocks. Wet. If you ever hear me say from now on, wet rocks, that's equivalent to saying. I mean, I already said it. And hopefully we are mature here. Pussy. Jesus. God. But yeah. So whenever I say wet rocks, you know what I mean. Really?
Behavior is quite obvious and alarming. As he walks through an abandoned church at night, a rock clearly comes flying at him from a nearby piano. You can see the rock actually fling towards him and ricochet off something behind him. Who or what threw this rock at Crazy Crossroads? I'd wager it was something or someone straight out of a nightmare. Number 14, Haunted Attic. If you've ever had an attic, then you know what it's like to hear any kind of sound emanating from above. Absolutely freaking terrifying. YouTuber Sean Wells 2001 seems to agree, as he decided to investigate the rattling in his attic, which he...
Instead of you just, I don't know, not investigating it or checking it out, you do the complete opposite. Really? I think attics, crawl spaces, basements should all be like banished or like illegal or like just non-existent. Yeah. Just get on.
As only happens at night, Sean writes, Steven, my roommate, says it's the wind because I leave my windows cracked at night for fresh air.
Come on!
I'm not sure if it's the wind. Sean set up his camera in his closet atop a pile of jeans to catch the rattling while he slept. This is what happened.
Oh my God!
At around 4 a.m., the attic door starts rattling jarringly. It sounds like someone is trying to get out. You can actually see the door move aggressively and repeatedly. A while later, it happens again, and Sean notes that you can hear his dog whining in the background.
Seal it. Seal it so nobody can come in or out.
Many in the comments think the source of the noise has got to be paranormal. Others consider that it might be a squatter trying to mess with the homeowners.
A what?
Though different theories abound, most can agree on one thing: it's not the wind. Number 13. Face swap. Everyone's done a harmless face swap, but what happens when the swap becomes scary? Posted by Primal Chaos and later submitted to the Chills Narrator subreddit, this face swap between friends took a dark turn when one of the friends left the frame, only to allow a terrifying invisible to swap faces with the remaining friend. The scary swapped face looks demon-like, causing the dude whose face it swapped to turn around and look for the paranormal being he's been partnered with. Many in the comments of this video find this unpleasant and unexpected swap upsetting. If this happened in a dream, what might it mean? Perhaps that your dream has taken a step in another direction. That's of a nightmare.
It means you're clocked.
Total abandonment. This video will pull at your heartstrings while giving you recurring nightmares. Surveillance footage of a man leaving his dog in a parking lot was caught.
Wow.
The footage shows a man driving a white pickup into the parking lot of a dog shelter on a Saturday afternoon.
You dick.
He exits the vehicle and lets the dog out without a leash. He then approaches the shelter's locked lobby entrance. The man then returns to his vehicle, with the dog trailing behind, leaping playfully at him. But the man pushes the dog aside, gets into his vehicle, and pulls onto the highway, the poor abandoned pup chasing after him all the while.
See, wow, God damn it. For real? Oh, God. Oh, wow. I instantaneously thought of Peanut. I mean, I would never do that. I would never do that. Ever. And I don't know why people do that, man. Oh my God. I'm trying not to like bawl out in tears. Cause I love animals. And I really love dogs. So when people do stuff like that, that's cause the dog clearly wanted to play with him. Clearly didn't know. Man. Oh. I don't know what's sadder, leaving a dog like that, or any animal, or leaving like a small child, baby, just like, God. They go, yeah, the waterworks. So yeah, yep, there it is. Every now and then, I shed a tear on camera. Y'all see this? Yeah, I've saw this. Some of y'all have saw this before. This is not new, but but me crying right now, that's probably new to like some of y'all. But yeah, I'm just a very sensitive person, and I love animals. So when this dick did this, my heart just, oh my, woo!
Their staff saw what happened and ran after the dog, bringing him back to take care of him. He has since been named Rawhide. Although the clip may seem to show nothing but cold-hearted abandonment, the man in the video reached out to the shelter, stating that the video gave the false impression that the man had abandoned his dog, when really he was attempting to rescue a stray, but was not admitted during working hours. Led by the authorities, an investigation into the incident was launched, and Rawhide was put up for adoption. Let's hope he was welcomed into a happy home. Number 11, Red Highway. Some videos are just plain scary, others are spine-chilling. Have you ever wondered what it might be like to tear through an inferno?
No.
These mad lad Russians did, and they lived to tell the tale.
How you driving? How are they driving right now? You can't see nothing.
In the summer of 2010, wildfires broke out all over western Russia due to record high temperatures. The inferno lasted from late July to early September. In total, they resulted in $15 billion in repairs. That's right, I said billion. This video serves as pure nightmare fuel for just such a fear. The amateur footage delivered to Russia Today shows a few brave men driving through the inferno, likely just hoping they might make it out the other side. With red ahead, behind, and licking either side of their vehicle, there's no looking back. The men drive through as tree branches and ash fall across their windshield.
Wow.
When they start driving forward again, you see, surprisingly, that there's another car in front of them.
What?
They're not the only ones in this area. After a while, smog and darkness spread ahead, with only a few spare flames riding along the roadside. And then suddenly, the darkness lifts. Although the smog continues to lie heavy, at least they've left the flames behind, with their lives intact. Number 10, Haunted Playground. Have you ever come across a haunted playground at night?
No.
This YouTuber has. He describes this perfectly chilling nightmare fuel with even more chilling imagery writing.
Oh no.
While driving around in some unknown forest, I found this person rocking on some kind of swing. That description alone is enough to send chills.
Why you keep cutting off your headlights, bruh? If you notice, every time you turn off your headlights and turn them back on, that thing, whatever the hell that is in a whole different position. Every time you turn off and on your headlights, you keep playing. Keep turning them bitches off and on. That mother clucker gonna be right in your car, looking at you like, what's up, bruh? You alright? You good? Alright, I'm just checking, man. You look good. Just saying. I mean, I don't know why you way out here, but it's not a good look for you at all. Man, you're not about to get out of here alive either. I can tell you that right now. I promise you that. I 100%. I put my life on it.
Down your spine, but watch the video, and you won't be able to get this nightmare out of your head as the person filming sits inside his vehicle, shutting the headlights off and on again at random. The person rocking on some kind of swing is caught in the headlights. When the lights shut off, the next time they shine, The figure is in a different area of the forest. Its disappearance and reappearance are completely unsettling, especially when the figure comes closer and closer and closer until he disappears. Somehow his absence is the most upsetting part of the entire clip. That is, until... And that's where this video ends, leaving us wondering what happened to this unfortunate cameraman. Number 9.
I don't want to know.
Hungry like a wolf. How would you like to run into this pure nightmare fuel in
Oh, God damn!
night? This clip was posted to Reddit in 2018, with one anonymous user responding, "Imagine having semi-frequent contact with these monsters. I'd hold them in high regard as well. The predatory nature of the wolf is often drawn upon in folklore. In both European and Native American cultures, wolves have been associated with witchcraft. In fact, wolves were viewed as witches transformed into hovel culture. Big Bad Wolf dreams, anyone? With this clip, it looks like he'll blow your house down." Number 8. Mayfly Swarm. If you've ever been in a bug swarm of any kind,
Ew.
you'll know
What?
it can give you chills. This
Wow.
Mayfly swarm is no different. In fact, it's practically nightmarish.
Why did you get out?
My God!
When the Mayflies took over this bridge in Iowa, snowplows were required to unblock the swarm buzzing in the bridge's path. In fact, the bridge had been so completely swarmed by the bugs that emergency crews were sent to the area. The nightmare scene turned into a scary situation after bikers tried to plow through the massive heap of mayflies but lost traction. Luckily, they escaped. The bridge's clearing was recorded by Tina Franzen as she rode along in her son's police car. Franzen said of the event, "I've lived in Sabula since '75. I've never seen that many before, ever." To clear the bugs
Wow.
over the following weeks, it was decided by the Iowa Department of Transportation to keep the streetlights off near the bridge, as the lights attract the mayflies. Here's hoping it all worked out for Iowa. They don't need any more of this nightmare fuel. Number 7. Poltergeist activity. What do poltergeists want, and why do orbs appear in some paranormal videos? We'll talk more about that after you see this clip from YouTuber Mellowbird.
Nah.
Mellowbird writes, "I heard this poltergeist activity in the living room while I was getting ready to set up a camera in the attic. The video shows items being thrown around of their own free will,
See.
or at least of the will of some evil invisible entity, because that's what poltergeists are. Generally, these terrible spirits do not haunt a particular location, but rather a person." Mellowbird's paired video also shows a spirit orb. Most believers think that these floating orbs are spirits of the passed away. Others suggest the orbs are an energy transfer to a spirit, whereby the spirit pulls energy to it. While the science behind this is up for question, what could possibly explain this phenomena when occurring simultaneously? What could possibly have thrown these picture frames across the room? And why would orbs appear at the same time? We're certainly left with more questions than answers. Number 6. The Rake. If you've never heard of the Rake, you're about to. YouTuber Apex TV notes that this clip was caught in a Mexican park, writing, "Many claim the strange creature is a legendary creature known as the Rake." Now what's the Rake, you ask? Described as humanoid-like in appearance, the legendary creature is said to go after humans and other animals for no known reason, and is cited as a possible proxy to the mysterious tall and skinny woodland lurker. According to records, the first account of a Rake, in which the writer uses the creature's name, appears in a 1691 mariner's log. The next written description appears in the 1800s, charging the Rake with being absolutely terrifying with hollow black eyes. After hearing of these accounts and descriptions of the forest creature, does this mysterious figure atop the playground appear to be the Rake to you, or do you believe it's something else? If so, what? Number 5. Ghost. Shadows can be tricky things. Sometimes they're natural, other times they lean more towards the paranormal. This one seems to be the latter. Posted on Reddit by user Ukire, the Redditor writes that he still has goosebumps after receiving this clip. Some in the comments admitted to being upset with yet another orb post, but then, after watching it all the way through, their yearning for nightmare fuel was rewarded. Although it just looks like the still image of a cell. Wait for it, and wait for it, and wait for it some more, and you just might be rewarded too. The Redditor wrote that his friend works the night shift here at this institution in a former police station.
The night shift.
The room where this is filmed is not in current use, but in the past was a place where people checked out of custody. Some in the comments say the video looks legit. Others pointed out a creepy long face that makes a split-second appearance. Most in the thread comes to a consensus that this happenstance is very creepy and goosebump-inducing. Could it be a haunting, or something worse? Whatever it might be, it's certainly mysterious. Number 4, Mr. Blobby Theme Park.
What?
Theme parks are supposed to be fun and games, not the thing nightmares are made of. This Mr. Blobby Theme Park is a whole other story. Chugging along in the 90s, you may or may not recall this yellow and pink blob. Crinkly Bottom was Noel Edmonds' series of theme parks that popped up in England during the show's success, with one in Somerset, another in the north of England, and others scattered around the country, none of which lasted long. Why? Well, watch this video and you'll see. Not only were people unimpressed with the park's puppet shows and Blobby's kitschy catchphrases, Blobby's done blobbin' home is like walking through an uncanny nightmare. The seriously disturbing park, marketed as a children's attraction.
Really?
More like
Wow. Damn. If that's the case, if you really built this for some kids, bruh, you got the wrong ones. For real. Because I guarantee you, any kid that came across this park was scarred for life. I wouldn't put it past you. I don't know why it took me so long to say that. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. But I wouldn't put it past you if the kids that came to this park didn't want to go to any parks whatsoever for their life. You know? Just because of this park alone, they were scarred and scared for life of any parks. You know, for any parks for that matter. You know, what you got? What you got? You got Six Flags. What you got? King's Dominion. What you got? That said something. I really hope my phone does not cut off. Please don't cut off. But what you got? You got Six Flags. You got what? King's Dominion, Hershey Park. What you got? You got. I would say Disney World and Disneyland, but those are definitely two of the most clucked up places you could ever be on Earth. Jesus. But I mean, yeah, because of this park alone, those kids are scarred for life, you son of a... Yeah.
From a horror film with distorted audio, Blobby welcomes you, but who wants to be welcomed to this chilling park? The theme of this park must have been, "We will haunt your dreams." Footage from this frightening theme park will leave you reeling, and not in a good way. Number 3, Missouri State. When you've got a place called the Dungeon in a state lockup, you're bound to run into some chills down your spine. It was taken on a ghost tour of the Missouri State Penitentiary in 2017. The first shot in the video reads, "Picture taken of the showers minutes before entering the dungeon. Notice the light at the top is clearly off. Let's take a look." Folks in the video appear to be trying to contact spirits within the building, asking if they exist. According to the video, they've received responses, although it's hard to detect the hisses, moans, and spoken word responses in the clip's audio.
My ass. My
The
ass.
video also claims that the light at the top before entering the dungeon was off, while the light turned on after leaving the dungeon. Curious, or did someone just hit the switch? Whatever the case, the paranormal seemed to be at large in Missouri State. It's probably time to plan a prison break. Number 2, devastating Dorian. A family in the Bahamas recorded the horrors they endured. Posted to Twitter by Gilbert NMO Morris, he writes, "It has been 14 hours now with Dorian in Freeport, Bahamas, and this is the roof of a home there."
Damn. God damn.
Take notice of the wind and rush of the waves. This family was already on the top floor of the house. Can you imagine holding steadfast in the roof of your home moments away from being swallowed by the sea? The event is reportedly one of the worst on record to hit the islands. The Bahamas will take years to recover from this. Around 300 homes were completely destroyed. No doubt the home shown in this video was one of them. Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills and I hope you're enjoying my narration. Are you curious about what I look like in real life?
I live like on the East Coast of America. For anybody that doesn't know where I live in Georgia. That's on the East Coast. That's surrounded by the ocean. I don't know if is that the Pacific Ocean or the Atlantic? I don't know, but it's surrounded by an ocean. Can you imagine a tsunami hitting the whole East Coast?
Driver. We've all wanted to lose it on bad drivers at one point or another, but sometimes it's best to keep that bird caged. Posted on the Chills subreddit by Nevin8, the Redditor writes, "Wonder if Chills has seen this? Well, now I have. The footage is the type of nightmare had by any biker who's been rubbed the wrong way by a motorist. The video shows a motorist trying to drive the biker off the road, stopping short in front of him, and generally attempting to make the biker fall. Granted, the biker did flip the motorist off, which seems to be what sent the driver over the edge. Still no reason to try and take someone's life on the road. What do you think? Do you think his actions were justified, or is the motorist completely out of hand?" Thanks for checking out this video. Be sure to subscribe because we upload new countdowns every Tuesday and Saturday. Or if you're still not convinced, here are some of our other videos that I think you'd like. Enjoy.
See what I'm talking about? People have quick tempers, or like their temper, it's just like people get so agitated and get so mad, bruh. Like, it was just a finger. Like, relax. It's not that serious, bruh. It's not. Like, relax, bruh. Take it easy. Get you a pair of Adidas and call it a day. A side note with story number 1. I mean, motorcycles and like other like, bicycle type, vehicles are cool and they're great to look at. It's probably great to like, I've never ridden or rode a motorcycle, but I don't know if I will ever. I'll probably sit on one that's not moving, but like, I don't like motorcycles or anything close to that or related to that, because you are at a greater risk at dying, at injuries than someone being in a car or a truck or any vehicle that's not a motorcycle. Like, I feel like, I mean, granted, every time we leave the house, we're taking a risk on life. You know, things can happen at any given moment, but like when you're driving, your chances of your life being at risk is higher. And then, excuse me, your chances, if you're riding a motorcycle and you're out there on the road, it's like your life risk is just like, well, my phone just cut off, so you know, I really don't know how many more seconds or minutes I have, but keep it going. Again. But yeah, so like you riding a motorcycle is just you're really, really, really risking it. But what was the title of this? Top 15 videos that'll send chills down your spine. Okay, so let's run it back. 14 with the attic. That definitely had a spine. Chill down my spine. 13 with the Snapchat, you know. You on Snapchat and you doing filters, but like you the only one on there, and another face or another, like, you know, effect is like right there next to. Nope, not doing it. Number 12 with the guy leaving a dog or whatever, like that was wow. That was one. Oh my God. Which one is this? Which one is this? Number 11 with them two dumbasses driving through the fire. What? There's nothing on the there's nothing on the other side of that fire that is so important. I can't even talk. I'm hungry. There's nothing on the other side of that fire that you need to go that's really that important that you have to risk both of y'all lives to go through that fire. I don't even know any water rocks that's that good. Number 10 with the headlights cutting on and off, but then that thing moved was in a different position every time the lights came back on. Cluck all of that. I'm just going through the video real fast. Number 4 with Dobby or something, I don't know, that weird ass park, scary park, was definitely one that sent like chills down my spine, because best believe if I was a kid and somebody took me to that park, it would leave me scarred for life. But yeah, yo, some of y'all just need some Adidas pills and just call it a day. Like, I'm dead ass. Like, some of y'all just need to relax, bro. Like, Jesus, stop doing so much dumb shit. Keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy. My family.